5 times that kids were talking about reincarnation. I have 3 children from my first marriage and 1 from the current relationship. Due to COVID, meeting my second mother-in-law in person was delayed, and my kids only met her when I had baby number 4. My daughter, then aged 5, cuddled up to her straight away. I thought it was very strange behavior from her. Then she made small comments about knowing Nana before. When I corrected her, she calmly looked me in the eye and said, "No, Mummy, she was my mom before you. I am so happy to have her again. She said she would find me again when she was sick." My son used to say things all the time randomly. He was getting up on a stool and said, "I remember when I was the mommy and you couldn't reach." Another time, he kept asking where Valerie was. I kept telling him she's taking a nap. He said, "No, the other Valerie. The Valerie that doesn't look like Valerie." I'm getting frustrated at this point. "Dalen, what are you talking about? Valerie is taking a nap." He said, "No, the other Valerie that stands behind you." I immediately got goosebumps everywhere and started crying. I was a sole surviving triplet. My twin sister Valerie died at 3 days old. My daughter is named after her. When my son was about 4 years old, he told me that he came back just to be with me. First, I thought he was just trying to tell me he loved me, but then he kept going. He told me that he passed away when he was 17, but that we were supposed to be together, so he came back as my son so we would be. I froze and asked him what he meant. He seemed frustrated that I didn't know. I asked him if I knew him before. He said, "No, but we were supposed to be together, so I came back for you." I asked him about it years later, and he remembered it. Before my daughter could even put words together fluently, she would wake up and almost every day just cry her eyes out, wanting to go home. Then she started talking about her old mom, and then as she got older, it got more and more detailed. She told me her old dad unalived her old mom, and then she got a new mom. So I don't know, but I was taking her and her twin brother to speech therapy when they were around 4. I got there early, we drove around, I ended up in a neighborhood, and she lost her fucking mind about finding her old house. I kept driving and circled back, and she did it again. I did in vitro, and my daughter was frozen for a couple of months before the transfer, which she has no idea about. She is 9 years old now. A few months ago, she walks into the bathroom and very nonchalantly says, "I was here before, but you weren't you, and I wasn't me. But we were family. Then I was unalive, and I was in an ice cube. Now I'm here again." Then she turned around and walked out.